Oh yeah. I can't make you fall in love, but I can get you out of your clothes, baby.
I'm gonna look straight.
I like that little Superman curl you got in the front.
I know.
Why, when the recording starts,
elegant.
y'all start to talk about me? That is hilarious. It's like y'all planned it or something.
Nah. Just looking at you.
I know. Since I can't see your eyes, I'm gonna be staring super hard.
It's the first time I ain't wear pants.
I was like, wait, you have pants on.
Yes,
What?
we are.
Oh.
What? She asked if we was recording. I said, yeah, but that was kind of weird how you said it's the first time you don't have pants on.
Yeah, bro. I got sweats on.
You've done sweats before?
Nah, I don't think so.
100%.
Maybe on the old ones. The old ones, huh? For surely the old ones.
I'm scared to wear sweats.
I don't even want to ask you why.
Cause I just don't think wearing sweats would be cool.
So what's the difference?
For me,
What's the difference between sweats and basketball shorts?
I haven't worn basketball shorts.
I'm pretty sure you've wore basketball
Never.
shorts on the podcast.
Never. Watch the tape. All 21 episodes.
All jeans?
Nope. I've wore shorts.
But they're just not basketball.
Indubitably.
They're just hoochie daddies? Is that what you're referring to? Show the knees?
No comment. I think all shorts is toward the knees though, no?
I mean, mine's are.
What?
Damn, okay.
What?
Nothing, just reading text.
Hold on. I just found something. And I did not want to lose it. Anyway, guys, how was your day? You guys are having a long conversation before you press record.
I know.
Oh, I never noticed what he did. Okay, but my day was all right. All right.
My day was all right. All right.
Sure?
It's all right.
Yeah, my day was cool. I guess I went to work. I hate
Or
working.
did you not? I mean,
I guess I did. I guess I did, yeah.
So easy. Doesn't feel like work.
Nah, I don't know if I want to say it on camera that I went to work, but I went to work. And then after that, I didn't do too much. They distracted me. Bastards. But yeah, anyway, I went to work. After that, went home, played the game. I had a good little bowl from Subway. Those are fire.
A bowl from Subway?
Yeah.
They have bowls now?
Yeah, you can get everything in a bowl.
so last thing I heard, they were doing the wraps. Remember those little wrap thingies?
Yeah, I didn't eat no wrap.
Does it come with like bread on the side or like tortilla or something?
No, you just get everything in a bowl.
So, like, are you saying that they're going to touch the Italian herb bread up, chop it up, and throw it in the bowl? Or
You don't need the bread. You get a bowl instead of the bread.
The bread bowl?
so lettuce?
No.
Hella
Yeah,
lettuce,
if you want lettuce, yeah.
or hella spinach. Or,
Yeah, or spinach, whatever you want in your sandwich, get it in a bowl instead.
I don't like
You
that.
really never heard of that?
No, nigga, I'm actually disturbed about what you're talking about.
You never been to Chipotle and get a bowl?
No.
Wow.
You know how many burrito trucks it is in Stockton? Why am I going to Chipotle?
You never been to Chipotle?
I've been, but I don't like it. It's not a burrito. Because I'm going to get a burrito, bro. Like, why would I get a bowl?
Well, I mean, if you're not just in Stockton and you can get a good burrito truck, you never been somewhere. You never been to a different city, saw Chipotle and wanted like a bowl.
No, never even got a bowl. Only thing I'm getting is a burrito. I'm not about to. Like, I'm not.
You guys are carnivores.
I used to get
Just
that when I was
gonna
younger.
get-
You guys
Why
are
would I-
carnivores.
Why would I get it without the tortilla?
You can get tortillas on the side.
Nah, I want the bowl.
And then I gotta pick
get the
it
bowl
up.
with the tortillas
And then
on
I
the
gotta
side.
pick it up.
I don't
with
do
the
that. I
tortilla.
just like having the bowl.
But the burritos are nothing like Stockton truck burritos.
But even then, like, so like you say, get the tortilla. So what are you doing with the tortilla? You just
I'm not picking. I'm putting it with a spoon or like, yeah, same thing.
So you being fancy about it.
Yeah, because the bowls get more. Like
You do get more with the
You
bowl.
get
Hey, no, I
more.
did hear a janky thing. They said that you order a bowl, but order the tortilla, and then you just do it all yourself
Yeah,
after. And you
exactly.
get a big ass burrito, but
I never heard all that.
at the same time, their burritos aren't that great for
They're not.
me to even. Like, if I get a gift card to Chipotle, then I'll go to Chipotle and get a burrito. But like, if it's my own money, I'm not about to spend my own money on Chipotle.
I feel that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go to the taco truck, one of them.
I'm gonna go to taco truck before I go home.
It depends on
you
what
want?
taco truck.
Get you one,
It does
sis.
depend on which one, but I know where to go.
Okay, you got a couple.
I got a couple.
Okay,
I was about to go to the one by J House, but
on Waterloo, the fire truck,
yeah,
gold sauce.
I don't know about the gold sauce. I've never.
Oh, you a basic, huh?
I ain't never asked for gold sauce.
Oh, that nigga basic.
I'm sorry.
I go to the one off Pershing or there's one off Hammer. It depends on like what neighborhood I'm in.
Are you gonna go? You talking about the one off Hammer by Burlington and all that, like the Chavez area? Or you talking about the?
By Nissan.
Come on, man, y'all loud.
Yeah,
Right, by Nissan. There's like two of
El
them.
Maida one right there. That one's cool too. Yeah, that one's cool.
And then on Pershing, I think it's trying to think. It's like what's over there? I don't know. It's on the corner though.
Okay.
I think it's like an AutoZone. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The
When you
one
drive
on
up.
like Pershing and it's like Pershing in March somewhere around
Yeah,
there.
somewhere around there.
Pershing around March.
That one's pretty good if it's still there. I haven't been in that one in a long time.
By AutoZone on Persian in March.
It's like, is it an AutoZone?
It's an AutoZone on
I think it
Pershing
is
in
an
March.
AutoZone, yeah.
Well, it's closer to Target.
And I think there's like a little Caesars over there and stuff too.
And there's a taco truck.
Yep.
I ain't never heard of it.
I don't know if it's a Little Caesars over there, but I know it's.
I don't know, maybe not Little Caesars. Trust me. Let me shut up.
I know there
It is an
was
AutoZone.
there was one on West Lane in March for sure.
If the one you talking about, the one on West Lane with the AutoZone, West Lane and Hammer, it's the one that's
No,
right
not
there
that
on the
one.
side of the AutoZone by P2000. They be fucking with it too. They cool.
I've heard about that one, but I haven't been to that one.
They cool. They not hella greasy. I don't want my taco truck food being hella
Yeah.
greasy.
Yeah, you do. That's why you go to taco trucks.
That's not why I go. I be getting shrimp burritos and shit. I be.
The one
Bro,
that
have
was
you
at
ever-
Stag used to be pretty good too.
Have you ever asked for an asada burrito and they gave you ground beef?
No.
Only a Taco Bell.
Oh my god! I got it one time at the taco truck. I asked for a side. They gave me ground beef, bro. I almost threw a whole motherfucking fit. Luckily, I bit
you-
into it before I drove off.
Okay, I was gonna say, did you return it? Like, did you?
Yes,
get another
brought
one?
it back
I
with the
hope so.
bite mark in it. Like, what the fuck is
That's
this?
disgusting.
This is ground beef.
Did they give you your
said
money
I
back?
sucked it. They
Yeah.
rebate a whole burrito.
I wouldn't have wanted it. I was just wanted my money back because I'd be scared they'll do something to it.
I sat there and watched. It's a taco
You
truck.
can't watch.
It's a taco truck. They
You can't
right
see
there.
behind the
You can't
walls of the
see?
taco truck.
What walls they got, Dom?
Depending on you can, I can't see what type of meat they actually putting in there.
Dom got 10, 15 vision, so you right. You right.
You cannot see what they actually put inside your taco.
The one on Burlington, it
Oh, you got a
no
special
walls.
one.
It's right there. Them the ones
went
that did
into
it.
that one.
Them, and they fixed it. So it's that one.
I don't even know where you talking about. to
Down
be
the
By
street from
Burlington.
Chavez. Burlington, Ross,
By
the one we used to go to in high school.
by
Not the one by the
double
Sixers.
back, and they ain't never there.
Yeah.
That taco truck ain't there
Griffin.
either. I was just there the other day.
Stag had a decent taco truck at the school. I like their taco truck.
You said Stag?
It's right across the 7-Eleven.
Cause I was definitely there, like looking for double back, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a taco instead, or a burrito or something. I couldn't find that either.
Oh, so they wasn't there when you went? That's crazy. But you said
I don't know
at
if
the
it's there
7-Eleven?
anymore. I don't know. I hope it's.
Is
still
it
there.
even a 7-Eleven there anymore?
Yeah.
It's still a 7-Eleven?
It should be like the whole parking lot with Burger King, 24
I
Hour
know
Fitness.
I know they tore their gas pumps down.
Did they really? I haven't been over there in a minute, but damn, that sucks. There's so much stuff over there.
Mm-hmm. They don't got gas.
Burger
Yep.
King, Da Vinci's.
Ain't no
there was
gas
a
pumps
pizza
over there
spot.
anymore, huh?
I mean, the Burger King over
Chuck E.
there.
Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese ain't there no
They
more.
got that Persian, that blue one.
Now they got a chicken spot in the other spot inside the other gas station.
They have a few of those in Sac, but they're also Mexican restaurants too.
See, it's one out here, the one that's connected to the Chevron. It's called, what is it called? It's called something, bro, but they chicken good as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap. They chicken good than a motherfucker. For it to be gas station chicken, that shit good than a motherfucker. I had to stop at a few of them before. I can't remember what the fuck it's called, bro.
Crispy, crunchy chicken.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that motherfucker fire.
It used to be good, but
Depending on what city you in.
yeah.
That shit hit.
We went to a holla spot after the club. Me, J-Cell, Marcus, and Tyler. And it was my first time. It was really good.
You said a holla spot?
Yeah, it was like
I be wanting
chicken.
to go.
Holla spot?
Yeah, it was like holla. It was like, yeah, holla. I don't know. Holla. Apparently, it's what Muslims.
Holla.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I was saying gyro
She
too.
meant. I knew what she meant.
I was saying
Yeah.
gyro too, and Jay was like, "It's not gyro, it's euro," and I was like, "Gyro."
I thought I was gyro.
I thought it was.
I did.
I would have
too.
never
Oh,
known.
my mama, I thought it was
So-
gyro.
Me
Yeah.
too, something like that. He was like, "No, it's euro." He's yelling at me in the place, and I was like, "Well, I've always wanted to try one." It was really good.
Oh, okay.
Like the chicken rice, they had chicken rice and then fries and like the sauce
I know what
and like
would you say?
hummus.
Holla.
Holla.
Allah or holla.
No, you said 5 things. I can't believe
It was Allah. Allah chicken or
No,
something.
it's not, nigga. Now
It ain't holla.
it start with an H, nigga. It
Holla.
don't got no
Yeah,
A
it's
in front.
Allah.
Holla. Holla.
Come on the mic and say it. You come on the mic.
Halal.
Halal.
It's Allah.
I'm not listening.
Like God. Allah.
Halal.
But
Allah
they
chicken.
I heard they got a
God
butter
chicken.
a butter chicken, whatever that is.
Oh, that's
I heard
Indian food. Butter chicken.
That's not the same thing.
Ain't, ain't
No.
that Indian?
No, it's Muslim. Because I googled it because I was like, I don't know what that means.
Oh.
It's like it's for It's what Muslims can eat when they're dieting, or it's like that's all it showed. It's not like particular to like because I was like I like Punjabi food. I've had Punjabi food, but it's not particular to like Indians or anything. It's a Muslim type place.
I'm scared to have all them type of foods.
Yeah, I was confused too because
But
I was
would
like, huh?
try some butter chicken.
Butter
Y'all got
chicken's
a nice
fire.
butter chicken spot.
I know how to make butter chicken actually. Butter chicken's
All right,
fire.
well, butter chicken and mac and cheese.
I'm not going for none of it.
No,
Nah.
This nigga a whole
Indian
ass
food is
liar,
good.
bro.
I go to
A liar?
A family.
Nigga, I ain't ate Indian food a day in my life.
I go to a family-owned
But
Indian
if we
spot
ain't told
in
you it was
Sac.
Indian and we cooked
Fire.
it, you would eat it.
You don't know that? I
You
ask.
know that.
Watch me make some butter chicken. I'm gonna make you eat
This
it.
nigga don't ask enough questions. If it's chicken, he's finna eat it. This nigga lying.
Can we stop lying?
Can you stop lying?
What chicken have you gave me that I just ate?
All the chicken I ever cooked.
I'm
Think
trying to
about
make
it.
some
Never
butter-
Like,
asked
literally
me what
think
the fuck I
about
was
it.
cooking.
Next
You've never
meal.
asked me.
How many times have we really come to your house and ate chicken?
All the time.
I think you thinking too hard, but ain't thinking enough because it don't make sense. If you making chicken, if I know what it is,
it's chicken.
nigga, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna know if it's
How
Indian
you
food. It's
know
gonna
if
smell
butter
different.
chicken? Well, see now you're putting a stereotype on it. bro.
No, it's
That's a
it's
stereotype.
like barbecue smell
Because-
different from
That's not a
fucking
stereotype.
garlic.
No, but nigga, it's.
Indian food
I know
smell
what
like
you're
Indian
saying.
food.
I know
Yeah, that's why
So butter chicken smell like. all
It's got cumin in it, so it does kind of. It smells like that's what
But
that's
it
the
ain't-
yeah,
main
niggas
ingredient.
trying to
Like,
lie. You
It
got me
ain't gonna
fucked
smell
up.
like no fucking.
Cumin and
You thinking too hard, but not thinking
It
enough.
smells the same. It's Indian food. That's like their main
I ain't
ingredients.
had it, so I gotta believe you.
I know how to make it. I know how to make it, so I know.
I gotta believe y'all.
You trying to
This
get
nigga-
on me?
This nigga.
What the fuck?
Butter
Can't
chicken's
stand
fire.
niggas.
I remember I went through a breakup the first time me having butter chicken. My Indian friend, she was like, "We're ditching school," and she took me to her work, and it was an Indian spot, and she gave me butter chicken, and she was like, "We're not crying, we're eating," and like, she was best friend. Jasmine, Sacramento.
Shout out Jasmine in Sacramento.
Yeah, she took me to go eat butter chicken. It was the best day ever.
I heard it was good.
It was really good.
Welcome to the Keep the Change podcast. This is episode 21. As you see, we're missing another person for another day in the week.
We appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
No, thank you.
Live audience.
All right.
I don't know. The live audience be too loud sometimes. But anyway, thank you guys for being here and watching the show. I already asked how y'all doing, but
I was doing good. Great. That was great.
I'm doing well.
I mean, decent.
Getting by.
Who?
Demoralizing experience ever. It's a nigga out there writing sophisticated ass raps,
should be
metaphor
good.
assemblies.
You said me? For Charlotte?
Be in a better mood.
All right, there we go.
I don't know how to feel.
Is it close enough, Damo, or was I good where I was at?
No, he was talking to her.
No, he said me.
Oh, him?
I thought I was good. What y'all hear me?
I thought
All right, let's fuck around, find out.
Well, anyway, we have Miriam Barksdale.
Did you have to say my last
I could cut the last part out. I just don't have a nickname for you. You don't like to be called Merm on camera.
It don't matter.
Big Merm with the perm.
The whole.
The Dale? Can we call you
her
the
whole
Dale?
government
I'll
name.
cut out the
You just
last
Call
part.
me my name.
I cut out the last part.
Merm. Merm.
So hard for everyone to do.
The Dale. You like the Dale, bro?
You don't like Basher either?
Call me Miriam.
You don't like Basher?
Okay.
Yeah.
I know some good
We
Mary.
were
Okay,
just
I get
talking
it.
about
But sorry, you don't like
Arabic.
Basher?
My name is Arabic.
I didn't know that. That's cool. I know a few Miriams, so good people.
Then we have Shy Bay to my left, you know. And then to our right, we have Eddie Blake. He be lying. I don't like this guy.
Be nice about it now.
I don't think
We
he
got-
watched the draft. I didn't think he watched the
We
draft.
got a lineman, a running back.
I was about to say, I was
I
going
mean,
to
that
talk
was
about
cool,
that
but
too.
he went to the Browns.
But at least he got drafted the way they was playing him. I don't know what was going on.
That's why I said I don't know if it was either his dad or
I think it was some politics.
yeah, the politics behind his dad and him. Like they don't want you to go hella high like your dad did and shit like that.
Y'all know about the Shador Sanders stuff? No? I don't really know about football either.
I
but
heard about it.
yeah,
How he didn't get drafted, but now he's drafted to the Bears or the Browns.
in the 5th round though.
Yeah,
He should have been drafted like
it's
at least the
third
second
I
round.
think it was the third round.
No, the 5th.
No,
Why
bro,
is
'cause
that
it's
a
still
big
whole
deal?
It was the
nother
5th
day.
round.
Why does the rounds matter? Like,
Contract wise, money wise,
why is money a factor? Like, why is that a whole?
Because you get in the first round, football, your contract ain't secured, but in basketball it is. So I know in basketball, like right, the first 4 picks, you're guaranteed like at least $100 million.
So think about it as if you played your whole life to get to this point. You want to get the max you can get. With anything, you do anything your whole life. You want
Unless you just want to play for the love of the game.
We ain't gonna get into that, dog. We're not getting into the love of the game. But you're gonna want that max. You're gonna want however much you can get, bro. So when they do that to you, it kind of lowers your value, so you get less and less money.
And he had great stats in college. I think it was just something about Deion Sanders and how he
Had to be
switched
that.
schools and
Had to
how he
be
got his
something like
contract.
that, bro. Had to be. Because bro got his own money already through his NILs and shit like that too, but
his dad is Deion Sanders. I don't think he really need money.
he did it, but he still did it and did it his own way. You know?
Yeah.
How can, like, you got to think everybody has to have a story, right?
LaMelo still went top 3.
True. That's basketball, though. It's different.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Everybody has to have a story. Did you not hear about the couple people, like I think somebody's mom was almost about to die, but they got drafted or something like that. There's a bunch of shit going on, like stories.
I for sure didn't hear that.
Deion ain't got. You had everything your whole life pretty much, like, bro. And then you got your shit. You did all your own shit. Got your money from your NIL.
I think he had a cool story though. His dad coached him. My dad's a former NFL Hall of Famer.
Your dad?
No. Yes, my dad. The Pops. But yeah. There was that one college kicking ass, and he took him and his son. They went to another college.
Yeah, but like
That's why they hating on him. I think.
that's what I'm saying. That
Yeah, the
it's
way he just switched programs.
Kind of like you had the ability to do all that. Like not everybody has that, and other people have stories of somebody passing while they're about to get drafted and other things. Not saying there's something wrong with that, but like it's it's a storyline. It's
When
entertainment.
they're about to get.
It's entertainment.
That was a
that's
specific storyline
that's-
for whoever
That's
he was
some-
talking
It was
about.
like 2 or 3 dudes had like people in the hospital and stuff like that, and they were talking about it. But it's like you got to remember, like it's for entertainment purposes. So like a storyline is like if you get him into the league and he does great, then he has a whole storyline, or 30 for 30. You know what I mean? With Deion Sanders and his kids, it's kind of like, bro, we know y'all story already. Y'all been televised. We've been watching y'all.
They should have drafted that nigga.
I think so, but
We don't got to talk about sports forever. We're not going to, but they
Okay.
should have drafted that young man. I'm sorry.
man,
It's just like some.
Well, now he's with the Clevelands, so
He's with the Clevelands.
He got drafted.
Thank God for the Clevelands for picking him up.
I hope he has a good year.
Being a
They're a
serious
good
rapper
team.
in today's climate has to be the most demoralizing experience ever. It's a nigga out there right now writing sophisticated ass raps, metaphor assemblies, all that shit, and we got fucking Rob 49 out here talking about some what the hell Yante, and that nigga has more clout, money, fame, all that, and you in the studio putting in work. That nigga went in the studio on straight bullshit, nigga. That nigga trolling. What the hell? What the hell, LeBron James? And that nigga is popping. Nigga about to have a gold, maybe even platinum song off of straight bullshit, saying what the hell. Bro, if you were serious.
Yeah,
that
that's the
McQueen?
story of my
Okay,
life
but
right
are
now.
people
Is that
really
McQueen?
playing that in
Yeah.
their car?
Oh
Are they
my
just
God.
using that specific sound for a video?
He's still going up.
Like, you're
It's
not,
catchy.
like-
It's catchy.
But it's not. He can't be. It's
No, but like Miriam, you gotta remember, like how we have the regular radio, like 97.7. They have
is TikTok their radio now?
They have XM radio where it's just a whole channel of TikTok songs. They have the regular
But
ones
who's
where this
playing
nigga
what
comes
the
on.
hell? What the hell?
He comes on
Well,
XM
didn't
radio.
Bashar
not
just
just
play
the
it?
sound
He comes
Didn't
on
Bashar just
XM
play it?
radio.
on a video
Oh,
on
okay, okay.
Instagram. It's what I'm asking. Is it not just a song that's on a
Miriam,
video
it's
on
more.
Instagram?
No.
People are literally looking this song up on YouTube or
It's
Spotify or
getting
whatever.
plays on
and-
XM radio.
Wow.
And
It is about to be platinum though. Well,
That's
not
funny.
probably
getting
platinum.
plays, and that's what I'm like.
Well, we had some
It's
dumb
catchy.
songs back in our time, and our parents did too.
Yeah.
I think he just
Everyone
been
has
like,
a dumb song in their generation or dumb songs. I don't see what the big deal is.
it was really to be funny. I just
I was like, that's McQueen. That's how you can't take anything that guy says serious.
I mean,
I don't even know who he is.
You gotta-
I'm glad y'all was ready to respond so fast.
it's kind of like cooking with Kaya, to be honest.
I mean, it's just something that's gonna get a lot of plays, bro. It's just
It's
like,
ridiculous. It's hella funny. It's a funny song.
you can't be mad at the nigga.
Because I
that's
followed her
getting
as soon as I
plays.
seen
You
her video.
can't.
It's
That
just
shit
getting
is funny.
plays.
No one's
It's just
serious in
like-
this time anyway
The
either.
niggas just like, and yeah, it hurt people's feelings that really sit there every day for hours on hours writing lyrics to get famous. Yes, it's going
See,
to hurt your fucking.
I
feelings.
originally had it on there because Jay was finna be on here. I wanted to hear what he had to say about that.
But-
Because he be writing, like he be putting them integral ass,
He probably would have
phenomenal raps together.
He would have been like, for real.
Man, so I was really trying to hear what he was
That nigga
gonna
would
say.
have been upset.
Yes, he would have.
But yeah,
That's what I just say. It's
That's
music,
funny.
bro. Music ain't been.
It's got to be catchy. It's got to be something that's going to make people,
It's a TikTok era right now, bro. If I can get about 15 seconds of that song and dance to it and it look cool,
sound good. It's catchy.
I don't know anything about that. What the hell song? It said what
I don't
the hell.
either.
that shit plays on.
And I like Rob 49. He actually got bars.
I just seen
To
what
me.
he looked like. I was like, oh, okay, that's the guy that made the song.
Does he look like he would make a song like that?
No.
Damn.
Just like Skrilla didn't look like the nigga I thought he was.
Skrilla hard. We ain't gonna talk about him. No.
Do you know who Sir is?
That man is hard.
He got problems.
You don't know who that is? Skrilla?
Just look him up later.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know who that is. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I know what he looks like. I didn't know. I was thinking. never
Not
mind.
Skrilla baby.
Oh.
Skrilla.
Then no.
Okay.
6'7".
Exactly.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
You're fine.
I want to play these clips and ask y'all opinion, but I'm trying not to be.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Who cares what you're trying not to be?
I'm trying to be nice.
Just be mean.
No.
You already are.
Oh, thank you,
We don't need you to be nice.
Thank you, sis.
Why is the thing for dating these days, if a man isn't doing everything, he's not interested in you? A lot of women say that you're not supposed to show your emotions or show that you like a man until he shows it first. Some people say a relationship or dating a man will only work if he's head over heels in love with you first, and then you show him love. Some people say you need to be a mean girl in order for a man to like you. Be mean to him and then you'll get him, sis. Like, be mean. Like, men like to chase mean girls. Like, men love when you don't like them. So if you love a man, don't say it. Don't show it. Don't act like you love him. Don't show him that you love him. Don't check up on him. Don't text good morning first. Don't do any of that. You just need to be really mean and be stuck up, and then the man will love you, and then the man will fall for you. And then if you are the type of female that shows that affection and that love and that reciprocated energy, you're somehow dumb, and you're a pick-me for doing that. And oh, that's the reason why he did you wrong. Are y'all okay? Like, are y'all okay? If I like somebody, I'm gonna show them that I like them. I'm not gonna move heaven and earth for that person when I just met them, but dang. And we're talking for like 2 months, and I see he having a rough day, I'm gonna buy him lunch.
Yeah, so why do men have to initiate everything?
I ain't gonna lie. I
I
thought
don't
she
think
was
that's
about to
what she's-
just keep going in on the bathroom.
No, that was the what?
I thought she was about to just keep going in like, yeah, no, that's what they telling me, and this is what, yeah. this
No,
is
she
what
was. I
me.
just had to stop her because it was hella
No,
longer.
but she switched up at the end. And I felt, okay, that was cool. That was cool. I thought she was about to keep going. I was like, oh, hell no. Who do you talk to?
She was saying her friends tell her that she's supposed to initiate everything. That the men have to do everything. Sorry, I said that backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. But that's what I was saying. I thought she was going to keep going on that path. But she didn't, so it's cool.
I think she's right. I think a lot of women feel
mean-
like that.
In some sense, I don't disagree with her completely, but I don't know, relationships nowadays, the way that people are, she's right about how you feel like you can't show emotions, you have to be nonchalant. And I think it goes for both, for women and for men. But
You know what? Only problem I have with you saying that is that we was talking about women. Fuck with the men part right now. When we talking about women, like this is specifically about
y'all be
women.
nonchalant too, and it's like
No, it's not no
I'm
two.
a lover girl.
I was actually thinking about this watching a different podcast. Why is it always you got to point out my imperfections? We be talking about fixing something totally different.
No, it's
Yeah,
not. It's the same.
I don't like that either.
But
Thank you,
It's annoying.
thank you,
I'm
sis.
I'm not coming.
no, I'm trying to understand what you're saying. That's all.
She's agreeing with me.
But that's why I was asking, like, because, you know,
Yes, men have the same issues women do. It's a human issue, but we're talking about something specific. We don't always have to point out the other's flaws when
But-
we're talking about a specific thing.
But I feel like
You don't have to say, okay, you do it too.
But when
Then
both
we're never
parties,
going to fix anything.
But when
Not
both
really.
parties do something,
Yeah.
what's the point of pointing out that one party
One
does
party
it?
So you're
and
not-
both
you're-
of them do it.
So what? You're not going to
Like,
fix.
why can't we just?
You're not going to fix your flaw
say
without me fixing mine.
No,
It's
just
not about that.
It's not. It's just.
So is
about-
it yes or no?
It's about
It's no.
stopping the gender thing
Yeah.
of it. Like, why do you have to?
Okay, take gender out of it. What if a person
It's
just says
accountability
you?
and acknowledgement.
Like, damn.
You can't fix something without acknowledging what it is first. And if we're both acknowledging that we're doing the same thing, then it's like, okay, now we both have to give. And also, I can catch you when you do it, you can catch me when I do it type of situation. We can move forward. It's not like necessarily always pointing the finger, but it's being on the same page and knowing that we're both doing something that's repetitive, that's not fixing the problem.
I hear you.
true.
You want to say something, Eddie?
I'm
Just
thinking
say
about
it.
it. I'm thinking about it. I don't want to word what I'm about
But
to
I mean,
say
women,
right now.
women women don't initiate enough. I can agree with you on that.
We don't.
Okay, I was about to say
We don't. We absolutely.
I was about to say we
Yeah.
got to
Yeah,
get
no.
back to the question
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
just that part because we want to see y'all perspective. I mean, on just that part. I mean, we get that it goes both ways for surely, but like,
Can we really blame women for that, or
No,
can we blame men for putting that in? Men are the ones who said men have to approach. It wasn't us saying that. Men told other men to do that. So why is it our fault that we don't do? We're just abiding by the
I
rules
get
of
that.
the male.
I get that.
I seen a video.
I mean, but that's not always the case.
But I get it. I get what she's
can't
saying.
say that's
If
always
it's
the
already the
case.
president that's been
But
said, then
in
like
this society, in a Western society, it is a male thing. A
no, but for
man
you,
thing to
we're not gonna do
it's
society.
not about.
Why?
You want to
For you, I want to know
me.
y'all perspective,
Oh.
not like
I've approached men though.
like
I have
globally. I
approached
want to know
men.
y'all perspective.
I've approached men.
For sure.
So this.
He's laughing.
So I'm speaking for everyone because I've already done what she's saying we don't do.
Oh, okay. Well,
So there is no for me. I'm speaking for
okay.
women and society because I already did it.
got it.
I got you. I
Yeah.
got you on that. Okay, I hear you.
I don't approach men. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm shy. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm scared. But I did see a video that I posted on my Instagram story. You might have seen it, or you might have seen it. When a girl was basically saying, like, women are put here to help the man. The man is put here on earth, basically. God put him here for a specific reason, like a specific purpose. Women are the helper. So it's up to the man to lead and do that first thing, and then the woman comes and helps him build and helps him do his purpose or what the point is. That's the point of it. Like, so that's kind of how I view it too. Like, I wouldn't want a man to come and lead and then help him on his journey type situation. Uplift him.
What you gotta say, Miriam?
Go ahead.
No, say.
I was looking at Dom and Dom was making a face, so I had to.
I have glasses
I had to
on.
a little bit.
No, you were definitely making a face.
Thank
That's
you.
why I
It
didn't look
wasn't-
at him. That's why I
you
didn't
just
look at him. That's why
You
I did
can't
not
take
look
him
at
to a
This is why I
funeral.
have glasses
You cannot
on.
take him
Yeah,
to a
I
funeral.
I
at
know
all.
body language. I know Damo language.
Yeah, no, I don't really have. That's your perspective.
Yeah.
and that's how you feel. That's not how I feel, but that's how you feel.
Yeah.
So there's no. Yeah, I was just looking at Dom, and he made me laugh. So, yeah.
So-
I feel like Dom has something to say. Which
I
is
know.
why
I
he
want to know
made
how
that
you
face.
feel. That's what I was gonna say.
About what she said.
Yeah. Do you
Well,
think
I
women are
already-
put on this earth to?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. But no.
Do you want to go in depth a little?
Not really.
I want to hear.
I
just
know,
wanna hear a little bit.
like a little more
Give us a little
curiosity
bit, 'cause
about it.
Miriam, that's what
Like
I want to ask you. That's why I'm not.
And don't feel like I'm gonna get offended. Like, I'm learning from what you're saying. So like, I want to hear what you said. I'm interested.
For surely, I want to know.
Yeah.
'Cause that's why I said I don't
It's a
want to hear
learning
about the general. I want to know how you feel. I want to know how you feel.
Yeah, and
So
you
I
said
can
you
hear it,
approach
for sure.
people. I'm scared because I'm scared.
Oh, I just do it just because, like, if I see like a fine or attractive man, like,
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, you're cute or whatever. But
Okay.
I don't feel like I was put on earth to
I don't mean like purpose.
serve a man, though.
No, that's not what I mean.
Oh,
But you don't want to. No.
So is it like when she's saying like when she said a man is here to lead and we're here to help him on his journey? Do you
Oh,
feel
that.
like that was what the
Screwed.
Is that what you ain't fucking with?
Because it's not
No,
that.
it's
That's why I want to ask you.
You don't
like,
believe
what
in
was
male
it?
leaders?
What was it? What
Like a
was it?
male leading your
Not that.
Thank
household?
you for taking your glasses off.
You're welcome.
I think it depends. Like right now, I'm leading my own household,
Right.
so I don't know. I don't think there's really a gender thing.
Can I find
think
the video?
You can.
I think what it is,
Send it to me.
and I'm gonna go to the society thing again, Eddie,
fine.
and history. Historically, the male being the leader thing is a European thing. And I don't feel like I need to abide by that as a black woman.
Facts.
That's powerful.
Facts.
For real.
And they came everywhere and said that this is what a woman needs to do and this is what a man needs to do.
Conquered
Absolutely.
and yeah.
And so I feel like I don't
Enslaved.
really need to abide by that. And I don't listen to it.
For surely.
And so, no, I don't feel like I was put on this earth to sit back and wait for a man to lead me
Right.
or do anything like that. I do think there are male and female differences. Like if you look in wildlife or whatever, there are differences.
Just certain things that have to
that
happen and have to be
absolutely,
done.
absolutely.
It's natural instinct.
I was
type
just
of
gonna
thing.
say that. Yeah. Like,
Absolutely.
type of thing.
There are differences between a male and a female. Like we can't dismiss that. But when it comes to the whole work thing or someone approaching you, little things like that, I don't think that it needs to be a gender-based thing.
Okay. Okay. See,
agree.
and that's what I was trying to
Yeah.
get out of
Yeah.
you.
I agree.
That's what I was trying to
Yeah,
get.
I don't
That's
think
what
it
I was
needs
trying
to be.
get. Okay. Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
But I
sense.
think that we've been told for so long that a man needs to do it, and that's why we're used to it. There are a lot of things in society that have been taught to us that we need to abide by
Right.
that don't necessarily need to be really abided
That's
by.
not. Yeah, it's not really a big
So,
thing.
yeah.
For real. You could go without it for
Yeah.
real. For sure.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. see?
Good. I like that.
That's what we're trying to get you to get out of there.
I
You know,
know.
that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That was my question.
Yeah.
I
Next thing, Dom, I guess.
No.
Or how do you feel? You haven't said anything.
Yeah. I think I think you guys hit it right on the nail in the coffin. You know.
I'm trying to find it.
I don't know. Do I think women was put on this earth to help the man? Does Damo think that? Gosh.
I'm birthing a whole baby. I wasn't put on this earth to help nobody. I'm the one that has to do that for 9 months and then like push a big headed baby out or get cut open for that. And you think I'm put on this earth to serve a man?
Do you think when you have a son, your
to do
perspective
any
would
of
be
that?
different?
Do you think when you
I'll
get
never have a son because I'm never having another child. So I don't think my perspective will be any different.
It ain't changing.
I am a girl mama.
Do you think a mother who had a son would think different than you?
No, I think my mom probably
okay.
can agree with some things that I say.
Yeah.
Not all of it. But I think there are some women that have sons that can agree with me. I don't think having a son or a daughter really changes.
Because you raising a man, I'm just, just asking. What would you want your son to believe?
I mean, shit, I'm teaching my sons good values. Like,
I'm asking a woman.
What would I want my son to believe?
Yeah.
What, Eddie?
Good values.
Yeah. I'm very grateful I don't have a son, though. I think
I wouldn't
y'all
want
are
a son either,
very,
but-
very easily,
Manipulated.
by society. Like,
I agree.
I've seen it by your peers. You can raise a boy however you want. The mama can raise him to be straightforward, but
Right.
his bro is gonna tell him something and he gonna do it.
That's true.
once you
And
get
it don't
outside-
matter how the world will really teach a boy how to be. It don't matter what the mama or
It
That
just depends
sucks.
on that path you go
Yeah.
down. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, you have to make
Poor
your head
boys.
strong.
Mm-hmm.
Poor boys. Poor young men.
And that's why I'm very grateful that I have a daughter.
I mean,
I have both, so
can girls be manipulated?
yeah.
We can be, yeah. But
You know what? I did exactly what I said I get mad at y'all for doing, so never mind. It don't even matter. You right. Boys be manipulated easily. Swizz Beatz and Alicia Keys claim they have never had an argument during their 15-year marriage.
lie,
I believe it.
lie.
she's
I didn't argue-
Isn't she a home wrecker?
Never had a single argument throughout their 15-year marriage. Credit this to their strong communication, mutual respect, and the way they allow each other the space to grow individually.
Okay, you
I missed
can
that end part.
little arguments and big arguments. It's two different things, but an argument is an argument, regardless
It is.
of how you think of it.
Yeah.
It's still an argument.
I believe it because I didn't really argue. Well, I didn't really argue in my marriage, but it depends on what you guys make an argument.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we never raised our voice or anything like that, but we had disagreements, but we never really was like, no. Like, arguing, screaming and shouting and stuff
But
like that.
did your
You think if you'd have argued, it would have been better?
No. Maybe.
Probably got your shit off more.
Maybe. I think because I was looking for emotion and, like, passion, and I wasn't getting that.
Mm-hmm.
but
So-
do you think like say so going
I
back
can't-
and forth over a subject?
Well, we were able to sit there and have a regular conversation going back and forth and disagreeing and laughing about it.
You don't
and
gotta
stuff
yell
like
to
that.
argue.
I mean, you sure?
Yeah, positive. You don't gotta yell to argue. I could argue with somebody and not yell at all. But
That's
I know
true.
it's an argument, and I know that we're holding our tones and we're doing this differently for a situation. Yeah, exactly. But I know we arguing right now like this is an argument for surely.
Is it healthy to argue or unhealthy? Or
Sometimes
what?
you gotta get that shit off your chest.
Or is what they doing just the healthiest shit ever?
Maybe they just sitting down having talks and not raising their voice so they feel like they're not arguing.
You think Will and Jada Smith argued? Because I don't think they did.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they did.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
I think before that shit happened, I think they didn't have no arguments.
Is that one of the topics? Didn't you put a topic in there?
I did, but I can't find it, so
I have them. You want to pull it up?
you can.
I only say that because, like, she basically said that she was, like, thanking him or whatever for putting up with her and all her mess. So I'm like, yeah, she seems like that type of
Argumentative?
person. Yeah.
Or they could have
sure.
just had conversations. She could have been like, okay.
She made him look stupid.
Shit.
Will Smith isn't that calm.
Shit.
He's an actor. He's not that calm.
You can't be that.
Shit.
It has to be something more.
So
than that.
he
That's why you locked
slapped-
yourself in the garage.
He slapped Chris Rock
Mm-hmm.
over this woman. And we're gonna blame everything on Jada when
No,
he
no.
slapped Chris Rock after everything had come out.
He slapped
Like
Chris Rock.
that's
'cause of
my
what he said about
problem is
alopecia.
people talking down on Jada Pinkett, and I'm not standing up for her. But this man still slapped another man over this woman.
And he
so
looked happy about
clearly,
it.
He loves her.
clearly
He
he's
loves her.
okay
And
with
what
the
she's
behavior.
doing.
He's okay with the behavior?
Why?
stand up for
Why
her.
are we so
Which one is it?
so anti Jada and pro Will when it comes to the situation? Like they're broken up or like they're divorced. Like he's dogged her or
Right.
drug her name through the mud.
I'm
Like,
not-
I'm confused.
He did that to her?
I'm
No,
saying like
she's saying-
why are we so anti Jada?
I'm not anti Jada. I'm not pro Will. I'm not. I just know they.
I'm
both-
pro Will. I don't know if I'm anti Jada.
Why are we both? If
'Cause I
they're-
love Will Smith.
But they're still together.
Yeah.
Bruh,
No,
I
they're
know they
not.
both
They're
did wrong.
divorced.
They're
No, they're-
separated,
that-
but they're still
divorce is finalized.
together.
But the post
It is not final. They're separated. They are not divorced.
My thing
There
is,
have
bro,
been no final.
throughout the
Yeah, I don't think
years.
they're divorced
He
either.
already knew that she wanted Tupac and not him from the start. So that already settles one thing.
And then Tupac died, and she's like, "Well, I'll
Come
settle
on.
for him."
She settles. Then he's doing what he's
cheated on
doing,
her.
and she's letting him. And he didn't. You know, it has to go both ways. to
But
some
how do you
extent.
know that's what happened?
I'm just. It's
Right here.
Hollywood. These motherfuckers do whatever they do. The Diddy shit, all this shit going on. It's a bunch of shit that goes on. You know, they just had their own little parties and they do their own little thing.
Exactly.
Jada says, I betrayed you, I cheated on you, made the world to laugh at you, laugh at us, but you still stay with me. Thank you for being a real man.
Jada said all of that
You wanna see-
on a post.
Apparently. This was one of the topics.
I'm just saying.
Are you pro Jada, Miriam?
I think so.
So,
I'm not
so it
pro
says
anybody.
Ben Phillips, and it has quotes,
From Jada.
and then
Yeah.
there is a dash that says Jada Smith, but there is nothing
Prove it.
from her that says it, and it's on Facebook. I don't believe that this was said at all.
Everything on
I believe that that was false, and we can't really go off of that, Mom.
I
We
believe
have to have. You think she said that
No, I don't.
to
Look,
Ben Phillips?
look, I just believe that it's been a lot of back and forth this whole time. So just because your shit got exposed and you decided to bring it to the red table,
And you don't think
it
Will
makes you look different.
You don't think Will cheated
Come
on
on.
her either?
I said he did.
I think he did.
I said
think
it.
they
They've
did their
been
own
fucking
thing.
on different people for a long time.
And it
just-
feels as though we're
the
only
media caught
attacking
wind.
one.
Have you-
Why are we
because
only
the
attacking
media,
Jada?
I'm not attacking. I told you I'm not pro anybody, so I just know they've been doing this to each other. It's just you got caught, and now you're in that light, and you got to deal with what comes with that. That's just kind of it is what it is. Just like if Will was to get caught, it would be the same thing. It wouldn't be any difference in my mind. Like I wouldn't think of it any different. Like she brought it to the table. He didn't bring it to the table. He was ready to keep it under wraps.
With Alcina?
Y'all ever been cheated
He
on?
brought it to the table. Like you did,
Have I ever been cheated on?
No.
Not that I know of.
but you know what I mean.
No, I've
like
been cheated on.
you brought it to the table. You said it. You know you put that out there, and he let
Have
you.
you?
So it's not like a
And he's still with her.
yeah. So that's
Which is
why
I'm like, okay, well, like,
that's why I can't pick a side.
and I don't feel like, didn't he know about Alcina?
In his house with his son making music.
yeah, he
Yeah.
lived in the house.
But they
lived there?
didn't know. But Will didn't know
Whoa.
that he was actively involved with Jada.
He knew. He had to know.
What if
Because I thought that the only issue when that was going on was the age difference. I didn't know that it was, Will didn't know, and Jada's coming out that he cheated. I thought they were in a polyamorous relationship.
I was about to say, what are the chances they had one of them relationships?
And,
Interesting.
and they were all having sex with,
And they got
with
blown
everybody
up.
in Hollywood.
That sounds
I really thought
legit.
that the only issue was the age
Yeah.
difference. And then years
That
later,
sounds
it comes
likely,
out
but-
that she cheated.
Yeah,
But I'm like, I thought
You think it
they
was
were all-
publicity?
definitely. It has to be.
I mean, yeah, and then he slaps. Clearly, it was an open thing, because I'm not gonna slap no woman over a man that dogged me.
But that helped
in
Chris Rock out,
such
too.
doing what?
you think
Did
it
that
was
slap?
staged?
He was already big.
He had a whole tour about that slap.
for 2 months because where's
No, he
Chris
had a-
Rock now? It's been 3
It's been like
years.
he had a 6-month tour.
You think it was
Really?
staged?
He was on stage talking about it. He was talking.
I
I think it
remember
was
it.
called "I Got
It
Slapped."
was on Netflix, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
talking about. He went on the whole hour. He was talking about fuck Will Smith.
I don't like Chris Rock anyway. So
I
so
do
Will
like
Smith slapping him meant nothing to me. I praised him for it.
It was entertainment to me.
Will looked like he was happy to do it, and Chris seemed happy to get slapped. Like it just
The way he
it-
smiled
yeah,
after?
like it wasn't.
Thank you. I'm like, is this shit even real?
It didn't-
Like the
didn't
zebra
look,
off of,
It didn't look authentic.
That's Gascar.
Yeah, that a
He's so irritated. No, that it looked definitely staged. I don't
Yeah.
think
Y'all made Ed leave.
he went to the bathroom. He ain't go nowhere.
Do I have your phone still?
No, I haven't.
Nah, that was her phone.
Oh, okay.
Is my phone up there, Ed? Knowing me, I would have left it.
I wish I could find that video because it was a good video. I posted it.
Describe it.
I kind of did, but it wasn't like purposely saying like it kind of was, but she was talking about like God and whatnot, and how God put here for men to have a specific, but it was a good video. And it was just kind of like more so like a married couple too, like you uplift your man kind of situation.
That's what I do think women should be doing.
Yeah,
The uplifting part, but I think it should be mutual.
Yeah,
Upliftabilization.
I agree.
like both ways.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta. Shit can't always be one sided, bro. Can't always be one sided. That's why when she was saying that shit about how,
But there are some things that have to be one-sided.
yeah, so to say, because there kind of is no other way to figure it out.
Pregnancy.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It's kind of no other way to figure it out. Like
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do, really, I just can't really do much. Be here, feed you, take care of you, make sure you're happy, not hate me. You know,
Happy and not hate me.
you know.
Is y'all mean when y'all pregnant?
Oh, I was horrible. Oh my god. I hated the way he smelled. The way
Yeah.
he just woke up. Everything.
The nigga wake up from his sleep. What's up? So you hate the way he wake up? Do you want him to stay asleep or?
Yeah, damn.
Just die, nigga. Die.
That's funny.
Oh, this is gonna be a
fucking
funny ass
horrible.
clip.
Well, I'll never fucking do it again, man.
I don't think I was mean. I think I was just.
Yeah, I hate the way you sleep,
I
the
was
way you
happy
think,
with
the
my
way you
daughter.
breathe. the
You was
way
happy?
wake up.
Yeah.
That's good.
I had a good pregnancy with my daughter. I had a good pregnancy with my son too. I was just really tired all the time, and I got a lot more pickier when I was pregnant with my son. All I ate was Costco pizza, and yeah,
You were craving Costco pizza?
that's all I wanted was Costco pizza. When I first found out I was pregnant with him, all I wanted was vegetables. So I like made a pot of just vegetables, like a plate. I had mushrooms and asparagus, just hella
That
vegetables.
sounds fire.
Yeah, I was And then for the longest, when he was born, he wouldn't eat meat. He would just eat vegetables and stuff like that. So
Oh wow.
Ed hates vegetables.
and fruit.
I like seasoned vegetables.
Yeah, I know for sure. But I had good pregnancies. Except it was just my son. He gave me a run for my money when it was time to have him. So I was like, "Fuck this."
I want to ask you how on another day.
Yeah. Because it was thunderstorming outside. It was bad. I was like, this is it. I'm done.
So both of you are both you guys single mothers?
Yeah, well, I am.
I'm gonna ask Ed first. Is it okay for a man to be a stepdaddy?
Hell yeah.
I know you married, but would you do it?
Me?
Yeah.
I got 3 kids, bruh. So it'd kind of be difficult cause then I bring my 3. What if you got 3? Now we gotta get a big.
That's a lot of children.
Yeah, you gotta get
I'm already exhausted.
I mean, we could do it.
You got 3 is crazy.
I mean, we could do it. It's not a big deal. But my dad was a stepdad, bro, and he was the greatest stepdad. Like, I didn't even figure that shit out until later on in my life. I just,
Yeah, I didn't know until
That's cool.
But he was a great one. I got uncles that's been great stepdads, bro. I've been around great stepdads and real dads. So to be, like if that's the situation you want to be in and you feel like that's where you feeling the love come from, go do that, bro. Be you. Do you.
she got 2 kids. One of the kids is disrespectful. The other kid is cool.
He's like, I gotta think this one.
I'm thinking about it as he's saying.
Baby kids.
Okay.
I mean, not baby kids.
Just
The other one
wow.
cool.
Just one bad, one good.
And she come at you like, my kids ain't gonna change just because you here.
Ooh,
Yikes.
Is their daddy still in their life?
gotta be.
When it benefits him.
Does that matter? if the dad is in
Well,
the
it has
life?
to
I
come,
know.
It has to come to.
If she lets him be in the life only when it benefits him.
You have to have a sit down
does
talk.
that
Like,
how
it
does the
has
kids
to come to an
benefit?
understanding. Like,
Like-
I'm gonna discipline. This is my household. That's your household. You're gonna discipline the way you discipline. And
Nope.
It's gonna
But
have to be a split.
It has
household.
to. Or even if I don't feel comfortable doing it, I call you, bro. You just gonna have to discipline your kid, whatever. Because some people ain't comfortable.
But that's
doing
gonna
it.
make
Yeah.
the kid not like you
Yeah.
more
You know what I
too.
mean? I mean,
You always snitching on me.
and that's cool.
You keep
But
getting
at
me
the end of the
whooping.
day, somebody has to lay the foundation. Like I don't.
You and my
care.
mama hit
Like,
me.
I don't care,
This nigga always tripping.
bro. I will be the bad guy for 18 years. If that keeps you out of jail, in school, you graduate and do what you're supposed to do, I'll be the bad guy for 18
Look at you.
years.
Ed ain't gonna say shit. Just look at his ass like,
I don't give a fuck. I'll
Where
be
your
a
mama?
bad nigga for 18 years, if that's the case, to get you to where you need to be in life, and hopefully you get better after 18. And
Is
all
a
my
step,
teachers,
is a step parent supposed to love the kids?
of course.
Yeah.
You gotta
Is
love
that a
my kids.
requirement? Like
Absolutely.
Yes.
how?
Gotta love my
Like
kids.
how
like
can
they
you
love
how can you say
If you love me, then you gotta love my kids too, because they come with me. Like,
how can you mean that?
what
How
do
can I mean that? Like how I'm
You don't
saying.
even know if I love you. So how could you know if I love your kids? No, for real though.
I get what you mean. I get what you're saying. But
That's a
at the
real
end of the
question.
day, it's like, bro, if you know this is not for you, then don't get into all this. It's gonna be an issue. Eventually, one of your flaws is gonna show because you're trying to do too much that you're not capable of doing, and that you're not used to doing, or you're not. You just can't do because that's not what you want to do.
So come to light.
It's gonna come to light
it
for
is
sure.
absolutely.
You're gonna know when somebody is not there for you and your kid.
And
like
sometimes
you
the
as
kids be
whole
knowing before
package.
you do too.
Yeah, the kids will tell you.
What, I thought say I don't like him.
I don't like him. He this and da 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 da, or he did this and I don't like that.
Oh,
and
shit.
Mama, why he talking to you like that?
Kids just sit there and watch, bro. They sponges. They sit
And their
there and soak
energy,
it up.
they
Like,
feel energy. They
hear
see
everything.
shit before we do.
They
Yeah.
hear everything.
Yeah.
So
Even
you
if they
think that
bad.
nigga not listening when he playing with that T-Rex? No, he listening. And you disrespectful. I'm gonna tell my mama.
And
That's how
sometimes
it's
they
Yeah.
don't like you for a reason. So you
Yeah.
don't like me? Okay, cool. I don't like you either.
Damn.
Your dad had 6 stepchildren.
Y'all not his stepchildren. You guys are his real children.
Oh.
children.
Okay. No, I had my daddy. He's my stepdaddy. But
You know,
your
it's
dad had
funny.
6. But we were horrible. Like we were just. I don't know how he
I
did
used
it.
to love being at your house.
God, we were bad. I was a badass kid. All of us were just
Y'all used to get the TV cord taken away all the
taking
time.
away the internet, taken away.
I was like, damn, we can't do nothing here.
Everything.
We had a TV and Xbox.
Your dad used to freeze the milk so we couldn't drink it.
That's hilarious.
Diabolical. I've never.
I know you used to
I
drink the
feel
juice too much.
Go ahead and try to drink some. I've been freezing this bitch for 12 hours.
I feel like he couldn't stand our asses, but he put up with us for our. And now that we're adults, I think we appreciate him more. Like I do, at least.
You see the little shit he did and does, and it
Yeah,
just
I'm like,
kinda-
damn, you took me to Disneyland. My own daddy didn't take me to Disneyland.
I'm dead as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, when they took us to Santa Cruz, we had our own rooms. That was fire.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
It was a fun parent.
This
So I do appreciate him. I did have a stepmom too, but she was very young. She was very young. Like she was taking care of us at like 22.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, as a step parent, ooh.
That's wild. Like I couldn't do it, and she had her own kids too. Like my dad was crazy. Yeah, so that's another story, but yeah.
I have a good
I had
stepmom,
both. I
too.
had a stepmom and stepdad. I do love her. I appreciate her. She put up with a lot as a young woman. She was hella young. And I couldn't do what she did at my age.
because
at
when
all.
you become a parent, you
Yeah,
see shit differently.
You do.
Yeah.
You
See
do.
all the shit you was doing and all the shit other people was doing around you and shit, and you like, bro, they was putting up with all this shit. What the fuck did we have going on? Like, come on, what the fuck? No, not me.
Yeah.
I think my stepdad was cool. I think.
I was saying one of my mom's boyfriends. I said told him to shut up or something, and my mama slapped me. I didn't like him ever since.
That's not funny. It's not funny at all.
I wouldn't either.
Nope,
Like,
hatred.
nope. You made my
Hatred.
Mama, you made my mama hit me. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Now watch
How
this.
old was you? How old was you?
I was probably like 14, 15.
So, okay, hold on. So you weren't a bad kid?
No, I was great.
You told him to shut up?
Because I was talking to my mom, and he started putting his 2 cents in, and I just looked at him and was like, shut up, I'm not talking to you. I was like,
All right, come on now. Come on now.
I ain't
Is
gonna
mama
lie.
not justified?
I ain't gonna lie. One thing everybody tell you about it is I don't deal with bad kids, and if your kids is bad, don't send your badass kids with me, bro. I whoop ass. I just look.
Do you be spanking your kids?
Of course,
Hell no. He don't be whooping him.
of course. I don't have
He
to do it all the
doesn't.
time.
He
Like I
don't.
don't have to do it
he's
every
like,
day.
not all the time.
But they know what's up with me.
He
Yeah.
don't whoop
Do you
them.
spank your kids?
I really don't have to, no, not really.
Do-
And
But you
my
used
son,
to?
no, I do because he needs to.
So do you
sometimes.
abide by like gentle parenting? Like it's certain moments for it. I agree with that.
Same.
It's like,
Same.
but sometimes BTA.
I've popped my daughter,
HTA.
but I can count how many times I have.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
It's
okay.
not one of those situations where like I'm just gonna beat your ass.
No.
I ain't one of them parents.
No.
I'm gonna stand in the corner and I'm gonna talk to you, and
Oh,
I
God,
will
oh,
be
God.
stern with you, but I'm not gonna beat mine.
No,
Yeah,
but
no.
I explained the reason why you about to get what you about to get before
And
you
that-
get it,
Yeah.
and then after
Yeah.
you get it, I will explain it to you again, and then make you understand why you shouldn't do the things
But
you did.
don't they do it again?
No, mine's don't. I'm not gonna lie, my sons don't.
So you
Depending
don't.
on when it's with me and what I set the rules on and what I tell them, like no, all I gotta do is really look at them. And when I look at them a certain way, all of them know, like, all right, yep, okay.
And that's why I don't hit mine.
Move around.
Yeah, because I don't need to.
Yeah.
Dom,
No.
you can attest to that. She's very well.
Yeah. All y'all
yeah.
kids is good though. All of y'all.
Yeah.
Like Dom know my kids too. Like
That's why I say he don't
Mine
whoop him.
too.
You don't be whooping him.
that's why he's like he don't whoop. No, I don't have to all the time.
Yeah.
But when they need it, they gonna get it for sure. It's
Exactly.
not like I'm hiding from it or nothing. No,
Yeah.
you gonna get it if you need it. But other than that, like if I could just talk to you and you can understand it, then that's fine. But if you can't and I have to get to that point, you're gonna get what you get.
They got their scares, so they know at this point. Like even my son, he be looking at me. Like,
You about to step out? No, cool. All right, let me move around.
exactly. So they're good kids. I don't have to. Half the time I just gotta yell and it's you know. So
Yeah. I don't like that premature crying shit. Oh, don't cry now. You wasn't
Oh,
crying
that
when you was out
pisses
there
me
just
off.
fucking around.
yeah, my daughter. But see, I'm a crybaby, so it's like I can't really. I'm getting what I was when I was younger, and I'd be like, damn, everything made me cry, everything.
I still cry.
Yeah, me too.
I cry especially when a man yells at me, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that. I don't like being yelled at. Period. So I'm like, what?
When a man does it, I have like a trigger.
Yeah, same.
But
Was
If
your
I'm-
dad?
it's-
Did your dad?
yeah.
Mine too. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely a trauma. Cause
Mhm.
for sure, I don't like when men get mad. I don't like when y'all fight. I'd be terrified when men fight.
when men fight, like
Yes.
those videos, I'm like, damn, y'all finna kill each other. I
Yeah.
can't watch it. I can't.
Yeah,
I refuse
I
to
cannot-
It's like a normal
I refuse
thing. It's like a part
to
of
watch
life.
two
Like,
men fight.
Exactly.
That's why I don't watch boxing.
Yeah.
Or like any of that MMA shit.
Y'all don't
Yeah.
watch that shit?
No.
That
Fuck
shit's great.
No.
No.
Fuck
Great.
No. Nah.
No.
I'll
Do you
watch
watch
wrestling
football?
because it's fake.
Do you watch
I haven't
football?
watched wrestling
No.
in years.
Because it's a gladiator sport.
But it's not the violence. It's just boring.
Is it?
That's just boring. as
I haven't
fuck.
watched football really.
Maybe
I
because
don't
you
like
don't know
sports.
what's going on.
Sports
or
are boring to
something.
I used to when I was younger. I liked watching sports and stuff like that. But as an adult,
Mhm.
it takes me. I have to get back into it.
Nah, with me, it kind of, I get what you, well, it's entertainment purposes. So that whole first half is kind of like bullshit. But when that third and that fourth quarter, that's when you got to really tune in right there. That's when it means something. That's when people put their heart out on the line. Sometimes.
Good segue. You talking about football?
Football or basketball.
Yeah, let's talk about basketball. The Warriors played today. The game started a couple hours ago. I hope we win. Anthony Edwards put belt to ass on your boy LeBron yesterday.
Not my boy. but
Yeah, your
BTA.
boy LeBron.
Not my boy. I'm a Knicks fan.
Let me check the Warriors score. We down 3 at halftime. And Jimmy Butler's not playing. It's over. We lost. What?
Yeah, I'm about to go look at your stats right now.
Did you not have
brother.
topics?
No, I do. I'm just waiting.
Okay,
Why?
just asking.
Do you have something you want to talk about?
No, not right now.
Sis, if you got some beans, spill them. God damn it.
Do I have beans?
You might.
I don't know. I remember last podcast. Oh, I posted it on my story and I was like, "Do people really change? Do you think people really change? I want proof and facts that people change."
I thought people changed till I found out I was still as mean as I was when I was a kid. So
Oh my gosh.
I
know.
say circumstantial. If you can get a person before they get set in their ways, then yes, it's possible for a change. But once a person is set in their ways, you're never gonna get a change. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. It don't
Exactly.
work like that. It don't work.
Exactly.
So if you meet somebody and their ways are set the way they set,
Yeah.
and they're not able to accommodate what you're saying or even try to change their way, it's never gonna work.
they can change if they want to change.
Do you
I
think?
think
can't
after
force 'em.
30, you cannot change. How
You can change
are.
if
who
you want to.
Really?
No, you could change. You could change for
Nope.
a person after 30. I feel like you can. It's just you have to want to do that change.
Do you think like you
It's
can
a
make
mental
certain people
thing.
change or like help some like certain people?
Nope.
change? You don't think you can make them see something a little
No,
clearer?
because that'd be the
You
problem.
keep saying make. You can't
You-
make
you
anybody
can't-
do
You're right.
anything.
You're right.
But
you're
that's
right.
the problem. You can't want.
You can help.
You can't see the light in the
put this
person that
up
don't
higher?
see the light in themselves.
You want
Like,
to hire?
if
Yeah, like you
see
can't
this
lead a horse
person
to
as-
water,
Come on now.
Yeah.
You know, you see this
or
great
you can
person.
lead a horse to
he's-
water, but can't force him to drink.
Exactly. Like this
Right.
person could be so much great of a person, but if I do all this and this motherfucker don't change, then what is it for? Like
That's true.
He's still gonna be them. Like if they don't
Yep.
have that
Right there.
characteristic, then it's not never gonna be a changing factor in that person. They're never gonna want to change. They're just gonna master manipulate to the point to where it looks like they're changing, but they're not changing for real. They're just giving you a little bit of what you want so you can believe and keep riding on that belief. Oh yeah, he's gonna change. He's doing a little better every day. But it's a lot of people that are like that. So you
Yeah,
gotta
that's true.
Story of my
It
life.
depends on the situation. I
Yeah.
know someone that used to be a meth head that doesn't do meth anymore.
That's
Okay.
great for
I've
them.
And she's been
That's great
sober
them.
for like 20, 30 years.
That's great for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So I
it's
think
different.
and then there are people that can't stop meth
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and that still do it for 20 to 30 years until they overdose. So I think it just depends on what you can and cannot
You have to want to
change,
change.
man.
I think
Because
Yeah.
you can say it, love is an addiction. Some people are addicted to feeling that feeling.
Oh, I know a few.
So what they will do is they will keep putting themselves in dumbass predicaments, dumbass situations, dumbass
Boy.
things, only because they see you change just this much.
this is
You
very-
changed
yeah.
this much.
Yeah.
So I feel better about what I'm doing because I want to change you. But you can't change a person that don't want to be changed. You can't love nobody that don't want to be loved. Ed says this all the time. It's the same difference.
Don't look at me in my eyes. Like we've talked about this before.
But you can't. It would never work. It's just never. Like yeah, you're gonna get those little bits and pieces, but how long are you gonna let that little shit go and go and go until you figure out like, bro, it's not getting like it's been 2 years. You did an inch of work, my nigga. Like, all right, bro, this ain't working. You got to start reflecting on the little shit that's actually happened. Okay, yeah, he did this, but how long did it take him to do this?
There was a man I saw that said, ooh, he used to be an Andrew Tate follower, and then he found God. I don't really believe in God, but I'm glad that he found something to unbelieve in Andrew Tate because he did change. And he talked about guiding young men who do watch Andrew Tate, you know, and on the right path. So I do believe that people can change. I do.
Aren't you supposed to like?
Absolutely do.
Aren't you supposed to like somebody for who they are and not try to expect them to change? Like, isn't that asking for too much?
If you're initially attracted to that person and who they are, like, yeah, I mean, why get into a relationship with someone that you're
want to change.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like if
No.
I'm not a project, I'm not someone that you need to pick up and try to rewrite.
Okay, but if you love that person for, say, their personality first at first, right? But their home etiquette is weird as hell, right?
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? I love you for your personality and who you are, but we gotta change this home etiquette shit, bro. Like this shit gotta change, right? So you're gonna do little things, teach him little things, or
Yeah.
her, whatever the preference is at the, you know.
If it's healthy for them,
Come on
and
now.
in that way,
Yes.
absolutely.
So you can't
Yeah.
really say like, oh well, no, I'm not doing that because it's not like I'm not changing you. I just want to show you a better way of doing
Helping
things.
them work at on
You
something.
know what I mean? And that if that will help your relationship, then that's just something that you got to do. Like if you really want to be with that person for their personality, for the way they are, but they just have a fucked up home etiquette, it's like okay, like we could work some changes. Like I'm able to sit there and compromise on certain things and we could get it together to where we could rock out and actually be something for 10, 12, 20, 30, 40 years, great. But if not, then you ain't no real point at trying to find a new person because it's always going to be something that somebody's not going to agree with,
Yeah.
like, whether it be you or him. Like it's shit that my girl did that I didn't agree with. It's shit that I did that she didn't agree with. But at the end of the day, we had to figure it out, come to a middle ground at least, or You're gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and that's just kind of is what it is. But it's not necessarily you're not changing a person. Not changing. You are changing a person. You're not molding a person to be who you want them to be. It's just you guys coming to a common ground and understanding each other, and it's like, that's what she wants and that's what makes her happy, and that's what he wants and that's what makes him happy. So you're gonna do it because it makes them happy.
Do you still find yourself changing in your current relationship?
Yes, if I'm doing certain things and she calls it out, I have to respect it because you've been with me this long and you know me for who I am, not for who the niggas think I am or whoever else outside, but you know me for who I am personally. So if I'm doing something, you tell me something, I have to respect it and I have to try to work on it because I would do the same thing to you. So, and I'm going to expect the same thing.
I think a lot of people don't care about the other person being happy.
And that's where it gets fucked up at because you have to.
It's all about what have you done for me lately?
No,
I think some
it's
of
a
the relationships
50-50
are based
street.
off that, but I don't think that's.
It's a
so
50-50 street with me.
You don't think it should be right?
I don't think it's right. I think it's the case nowadays. Don't get me wrong, because I said that earlier too. People are too caught up in what you can do for me and how you can benefit me than actually loving people for their actual person
That's
that they
too
are.
much social media though. That's all that social
Yeah.
media shit.
Do you
I
guys?
think we're like at a spot where we're saying, I don't know. Because at one thing we're saying we're supposed to love the person, and the other thing we're saying about them changing.
Well, it's like, do you guys love people? I guess, can you love people through their flaws? Or, I don't know. For me, I like to say that I love people for their flaws first, because I kind of see where my capacity is and how much I see where you're doing something that I dislike and how much I can do with it.
But somebody has to be understanding in that same sense.
Exactly.
Like how you're doing. So you have to be able to compromise certain things and you build on it. It's not like I'm molding you into what I want you to be, but like we have to compromise on certain things. Like I'm not going to be exactly what you want, but you love me for who I am.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to be probably exactly what I want, but I love you for who you are, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It sounds bad when I'm saying it and I'm listening to it, but I'm not
It don't
saying
sound
it
bad to me.
in a rude way or anything like that. It's like, you're never going to have a person fully molded. And if you do, it's probably going to be fucking weird. You're not going to fucking like it because you molded him to the way they're supposed to be. But you
That
like
you
people,
think they should be.
Exactly.
And they feel like they changed.
You like
themselves.
people.
I don't think the other person would be happy, and then stuff will start
Exactly.
weird.
But
Yeah.
you love a person for being who they are.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you
Right.
can't take certain things away from them. You have to build on certain things. He's going to fix things for you. You're going to fix things for him. It's not one-sided. That's what I'm getting at. It's not one-sided. It's going to go both ways, and that's something that you have to understand as, becoming an adult and being an adult. But once you get set in your ways, there ain't going to be too many times where you're going to want to do that. Like, if that's not the right person, you're never going to change your ways, ever. Like, no matter who it is, once you're set in your ways. But if you really love a person, you're going to change. You're going to change because you want to be with that person and you love that person. So it's different.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
I will always be who I am, even if I love someone or not, and he wants me to change who I am. I think I've already tried to do that, and it just ain't working. So they're
I
just
agree
gonna have
with
to
that.
take me as I am, and if not, go find someone else to love and to try to to change. I just can't do it. I will be single for the rest of my life.
Fuck it.
Right. Before you change. Right.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a problem with that.
Not really. That's just something.
Is that why you said when you're 30 you can't change?
Yeah. I think a lot of people are how they are
Right.
once they reach a certain age. I mean, not even just 30. I think if you are showing how you're acting at like 28, 29, I'm going to think that's how you are. And it is what it is.
So that's not like an assumption.
It could be.
You never like,
Yeah.
You just
it
see them doing that outside.
Absolutely could be.
but you know how people are outside and how
like
people
surface
are
level.
when you sit down and it's one-on-one. Totally different, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's totally different. You see a motherfucker outside at the club, whatever, you fuck with him, right? You want to talk to him, cool. took him out to a little sit down spot where it's you and him, and this man is not the same turned up individual.
That's not changing. That's just who he is. He's two different people.
Y'all be taking men
That's
out?
not really
Y'all take men out?
like on a date.
Yeah.
Have I ever done that?
I have.
Oh.
I mean, if you took him out on a date and even
Like
even if
picked
you
him
told
up
to come,
and was like, oh,
Hey, baby, how about we
and
go
went
here
to
on
the
me?
door.
and he still paid though. What if he
Nothing like
paid
that,
though?
no.
So that counts as
Let's go
him
here
taking
on
you
me.
out,
The
or
only
you taking
time
him
I,
out?
pick
I
you up.
have never paid on
You ain't paying?
No, I'll
I'm
pay.
probably one date.
I'll pay. I don't mind that. Like,
Yeah.
but
I
I'm
usually
not
don't.
opening the door.
Men
for you.
usually don't.
Oh, no.
Got you some
Don't ask
flowers.
me to pay.
Hell no.
Oh, so you only had to pay a couple times.
I've only had to pay once.
That's cool. That's how.
And
it's
I
supposed
can
to be.
remember it, and it was about 13 years ago.
That's how.
Damn.
But Reese, no, I'll like offer, but I have never paid for.
Yeah.
Even if a girl offers to pay, she doesn't want to pay. She just saying it so that like.
Of course I don't. Do y'all want to pay? No, but y'all still do it.
No, but look,
Please
no.
don't act like you want to
from
pay
a
Eddie
real
on
nigga-
no
if a
Girl
damn
say she'll
thing.
pay. I'm gonna try to hold her to that to see if she actually gonna do it.
Yes, I will.
I wanna
But from
see-
a real nigga's
Most men do that
perspective,
though.
like, I
They'll
will
see
pay.
if you'll offer.
If I'm taking
first.
you out, I'm
And
gonna
I
pay.
want to see how you gonna act after.
Most men will do that though. They'll test you and be like,
If
you
I'm
know, wait till
asking
the very
you,
last
like,
My baby daddy
And
will
then
give
pay.
plasma. If I were to ever take him out
I've
to
done
give
that
plasma
before, but-
I pay.
that's what most of y'all do.
That's all I'm gonna say.
no,
You say you better go get what?
I
Her
said
baby
that,
daddy gonna give plasma before
I said
he
if I
pay.
were to ever take that nigga out on anything, that nigga will give plasma before I pay for a goddamn thing on a date. I pay all the bills in our house, in my house,
Oh, see, that's different.
and he's staying with
different.
me.
See, no, I.
Oh, yeah.
Poor bruh.
He better plan some dates.
Never been there. So look, my thing is when I say if I'm
He
gonna
needs
take a
to
person
plan some
out,
dates and
I'm
pay
going
for
to
it.
take
I
a
don't even
person
want
out.
dates. I don't
I'm
want
going
dates.
to-
I want him to save that
I need
money
to
that
shut
he
my
can get
ass
to
up.
get his own fucking place. I will never live with another man. I need him
This
out my
is why.
shit.
This is why.
I
No,
feel
this
that.
is why all her answers have been those answers. She got a nigga just sitting there right now, getting on her nerves.
She got a
Correct, Eddie.
she got a babysitter. at
Pissing me
home, dog.
fucking off, man. Every
Coming out.
day.
And
She already hate the way he smelt when she was
I said
pregnant.
and breathing.
She
And
look,
breathing.
Look,
Anyone that knows me knows how
You
fucking
said I hate the way he waked up.
Girl.
so anything he doing
I give
right
it to you
now,
though for sure.
yeah, bruh. You better find something out. You
God
better start
damn.
figuring something out, bruh.
You gotta
Quick.
cut this part out, Dom. I don't want people thinking I'm
No,
down
this is
bad.
the best part.
No, you not down bad.
Yeah,
He
you-
is.
no, he's down
that
bad,
nigga's
for
down
sure.
bad. That
Oh my
nigga's
God.
he's in the trenches right now.
I've worked.
Often I date
that
younger
nigga can't
men.
go nowhere and do
And a
nothing.
lot
Gotta
of
do
it is because-
160
Let's stop on that,
and 106
folks.
hours right now.
Oh my God, we had a
Several
great dinner.
keep afloat.
on that
We
one.
had a great dinner.
I trust me, I
By the way,
understand,
we're
'cause I was
across
there
the
too.
table, your
I
husband
got
goes, "But
lucky
why?"
right now.
And I
So
said, well, maybe because
You have
I
to
can.
restart it, brother.
yeah.
I thought y'all was gonna keep going.
I stopped.
It was very
I was like-
chaotic.
I
A
was
lot of
like,
voices
okay, they
there.
gonna put this-
Just restart.
This
it,
is
please.
Tracy Ellis Ross explaining
Oh,
why
yeah,
she
yeah.
offered dates.
I love
yes,
her.
Yeah.
please.
I love her
just,
so much.
Often I date
Great.
younger men.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is because
Let's stop on that, folks.
oh my God, we had a
Several
great dinner.
snaps
We
on that
we
one.
had a great dinner, by the way, where across the table your husband goes, "But why?" And I said, "Well, maybe because I can."
Harish. This is what I'm saying. Tales from Tracy's.
It's fun. It's very
Okay,
fun to share.
Tracy tale.
But
you date a younger
I'm sorry.
woman.
But
Ju-
one of the
younger men.
reasons, though, that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, "What is this about?"
Yeah.
Because I want a partner, and so often, and it's not just that I'm older. I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who
Yes.
knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not
robust.
just age, it's like
Let's
life
use that
experience and sort of a
word.
difference.
Correct.
But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous?
There's that.
There's that. A lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity
Yep.
and have been raised in a culture
Yep.
where
I agree.
there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize, and I have no interest in it, and I
And
will
you-
not do it again. A lot of men,
It's such a sad, sad reality.
Explain how it's
Them
sad.
old niggas, man,
Yeah, them.
they ain't shit either.
Them
And I
unks.
will eat them unks and pops.
I think it goes back to what she said earlier too, is how like we were, what's the word? Influenced by the white man's view of how a man and a woman are supposed to be, and a lot of men, especially older men, are stuck in that value type. I'm the man, and this is how it's gonna go, and you need to listen and shut up and sit down and be the woman and clean up my house type.
God, yes.
Shit.
And that's why they go for the younger girls.
And-
But
That sounds like the exact opposite of what she just said.
No.
No.
Well,
You
yes, because in a sense, the men. But see, look, this is would be the problem. Because I
so
say
why
this
would
shit all the
she
time.
go for those men?
For grooming reasons?
so
For why would she go for now? Let's
I'ma be
honest.
Why would one of those
Wait,
men
wait,
want
wait.
her?
Because we're not gonna
Because
act
she's
like
not in that-
Tracy
that
Ellis Ross is dating someone in their
category.
20s. A younger person
Yes,
for her could
exactly.
be 30.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's not being
Say that
Leonardo
again.
DiCaprio
Facts.
being 55
There you
with
go.
only a 26-year-old.
Thank you for
Exactly. I'm so happy you said that. Yes.
So if she was
Like,
messing
where's
with somebody,
the-
if she was
Yes.
messing
Thank you,
with
girl.
somebody,
yes, exactly.
if she was messing with somebody that was under 21,
Oh, that's disgusting.
okay, thank you. I just want to make sure y'all
Sickening.
feel the
She's
same
not-
way because
yeah.
Shannon
I
Sharp is in his deal
Hold on,
right
shut
now.
up. We'll talk
And we're
about
gonna
that
mention
later.
him later.
Shut
Thank
up.
you, Dom.
So,
This
Wait,
nigga-
we gonna mention him later.
We gonna say. Just
Yeah.
gonna make sure we get that out there. Let's
Yeah.
make sure we got that out there.
The only problem I had with what she was saying, well, one of the problems was she said she wanted a partner. Why would she want a young ass partner that doesn't have nowhere near as much
Yeah, no.
experience as she
I
has?
couldn't. Mm-mm.
But
That doesn't make no
I
sense. to
couldn't
me.
get with her. I
But-
couldn't.
But a
The
partner-
younger, no.
But Damo, a partner is way more different than a husband.
yeah,
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
because she can.
Let's be real.
She can also help that
a partner. I just want to be with you. I want to fuck with you, but you're not my husband. You're not husband material. You just somebody I'm fucking with for the moment.
A partner
that
should
make me
turn
feel
into
good
a
right
husband.
now.
You know,
you.
but
Like,
there's
they
also
could.
there's
Why?
also
They
things that a
could.
younger
Why are we?
man.
What is,
No, they could, but she's
what's
so
the point
old.
for? What is the
she's
point?
so old. That
What does that mean?
is she really looking for a husband, or does
Yeah, I
she
don't
just
think
want
she is.
partners?
I think she just wants a
That's what
partnership.
I'm saying. I'm just looking at it from both sides of the
I
I
agree.
think she needs to
That's
add a
all.
word in front of partners,
That's
like
all.
sexual
But
partners
she,
or something.
that
Not just sexual, I
interview
don't
was
think so.
her saying
I
that
don't
she
know.
wanted one, but she just could not find that right man.
to me,
A
she sounds like
partner
she's
or a
looking for a
husband?
little jump off to jump off
A
with.
husband and children.
No, I don't
That's
think
what
so.
the interview was
Oh, okay.
about. Was
She
the
said the
husband
reason
and
why I'm dealing
children.
with these men, not just because they're beautiful and pretty and stuff
That's
like
just
that,
the
is
plus.
because they're younger.
That's not what she said.
But I think she's just one of those who probably just doesn't want to.
I didn't know that's what the
She was-
interview was about.
It
so
was like
for sure.
she was talking about the grief
That's
of
what she
her
was
not
getting
having
into?
a husband and children.
Yeah.
At
Okay.
the age
At her
that
the age that she is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think that having a
You
husband.
think a
and
25-year-old want to get
Man.
her pregnant?
And ain't no way I'm looking at someone that's like
I mean, just like they
29
have
now
the
that I'm
women
30.
out here
I don't know how
older
she even
men.
looks.
if you
like
was
younger
52, would you let a 25-year-old
I don't
get
think
you
she
pregnant?
She
men.
didn't
If
get pregnant.
what?
What?
If you was 52, would you let a 25-year-old get you pregnant?
Ain't no way. That could be my child.
Then why? I
That
don't
could
know.
be my child.
I
I
feel
don't
like
think
some of the
Hell
arguments she
no,
brought up might have been
man. That's gross.
not needed, because like how is she gonna say she wants a partner but then look for somebody 25 years younger, and if not 25 it's at least
Did she
15 to
say
20.
25 years
She
younger?
said younger.
Okay,
said
so you're
younger.
putting younger could be
He's putting emphasis.
She's
49.
52. No,
but
y'all-
younger could be 49. Why are you
we
saying
know
20?
younger isn't 49.
Women,
It's not- it
no.
could be, but
she's
we
she's not
need
talking
to
about
stop.
that.
She's looking for something 25
You're
to 35.
Very,
Let's have
dumb. No, you're used to
Younger is
men.
at
You're
least-
used to
Yeah.
the men doing it.
Younger
It
is
ain't-
at-
you're not used to women. Women probably what she's doing
so
is
she
probably
gets a
30-year-old
special
man.
So she gets special
Or like
treatment because she's a
35.
girl.
No,
So
I
a
think-
woman,
I
she's
think
not a girl. First of all, I
Because-
have a girl. who's
Okay,
4.
auntie,
She
it's because
is,
she because
don't do me, bruh.
because she's a woman. She's getting the benefit of the doubt just because she's a woman.
You're putting words in my mouth, bruh. Ain't
you-
nobody saying no benefit of the doubt shit, dog.
You said he could be
what
49.
What I said.
Well, Leonardo DiCaprio messed with a younger woman. Motherfuckers assume she's
Dumb.
19.
Assume we know the ages. You don't know the ages of Tracy Ellis Ross's boyfriends. You don't know. You can't even tell me the last
wanna
man
know
she
now.
dated.
100%
and you
I
can't-
don't. 100% I don't.
Go ahead. Google it and
I don't
see
even
the
think we
age.
would find out.
Because I damn know it ain't no 20-year-old woman, no 20-year-old man.
Boy,
I'm thinking
And let's be
27.
for real, bruh.
man.
Like,
I'm thinking 27
the
at the
only
oldest.
reason we talk about Leo is because it's a known fact, the ages of these women.
I
These
just said
women
a
are
name, I
not
don't-
above 26
I think
years
at least
old.
over 20, 25.
I know they're in their 30s or 40s.
I
Exactly.
ain't
I was
gonna
gonna
lie,
say
I had
30s and
a,
40s too.
Now, would I date someone in their 20s? Probably not.
At my last job,
No.
I had my warehouse manager, bruh. Not gonna say my nigga name because he's hella cool. But that nigga used to tell me, I got a bitch in every country. She ain't no older than 25, but no younger than 21.
He's a liar.
And he showed me pictures and everything. That nigga was 50. He's fucking with bitches from Brazil and all types of different
I
areas.
believe it.
And
Spreading them diseases.
He uses American money to pay for their shit because
Oh, well, that's why.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He does that, help
Yeah.
him out.
Yeah.
And he does all that type of shit. And I go,
It's normal.
well, that's just like something like that's not something that I'm gonna be into when I get 50. But like that's just something.
No, it's
motherfuckers
normal.
do. Like he didn't have no kids. He has no
But
wife.
how young are these girls? 'Cause-
From 21 to 25.
Yeah.
He nothing over 25, nothing younger than 21.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he told me.
and that's what Leonardo DiCaprio does.
And I was,
And that's what I'm saying. Tracy is not out here, Dom, putting a specific age on it like you are. You're putting the age on who she dates. She never said any age.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Well, since he's
with
never
people
said any
nowadays
age, that
is
gives me the open right to
y'all
discuss if they may be
putting-
younger or
y'all
older.
just be spewing anything y'all
Even the
want.
type of woman
We
that
know if she
Tracy
says
is.
younger, she doesn't mean 45 through 50.
But she could mean 40. She could mean 39. A 39-year-old man is
I'll give you
it's
39.
fair
I don't
game.
know about no
I would
40.
think 30, 39.
40 is not.
That's not younger to her.
35
Because
to
like y'all
39.
very
said,
young.
these men,
Dumb.
these
For a
30-year-old
woman,
men,
for a woman, I'm gonna let you know right now.
these
What I can
30-year-old
see,
men.
she's
For a
not dating
woman-
younger men like super younger, like
Exactly.
40 something, 50
Exactly.
something.
Take my side, nigga.
She's not dating
He's
no
30.
fucking teen like y'all would be doing. When a
Like
man
y'all
talks
would be
about
doing.
when men
Like y'all
Don't put
would
me
be
in that
doing.
category.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Like
Don't-
y'all.
But when men talk about
Y'all.
dating younger, they
Y'all.
talk about
Y'all.
dating
Talk about
younger.
They know me.
Yes.
Not me. I'm
Yeah.
cool, bro.
They talk about dating younger. They
I mean,
do.
every man
younger.
is always going to do that because
But
they want to stay
no,
young in a sense of mind.
To
They
be
can't
fair,
even go
That's
into the
not
club
every
younger.
Man, that's not every.
I think when men get
like-
older, they want to settle down at that age, like 15 or then they do find some younger girl that's actually on
Correct.
the same page, because women like us at this age, 29, 20, 30, on close to 30, we want a husband.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the older men will be like, okay, well, she's ready to settle down, type settle down. It's not too big of a difference, but
No, there's a study saying that when women get older, they go for the older men. When men get older, they tend to go for younger women.
yeah.
And it's because of the whole a woman or a young girl can have babies and they're more
Exactly.
fertile and all that BS.
Yep.
So
That
that's
makes
Gonna
sense.
miss your chance. That shit
Yeah.
sailed already, bro. You 50 and ain't got.
and men
not one.
forget that their sperm also can attribute to issues with babies as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's not just the woman.
No, agreed.
You ain't shooting out them prime ones no more, brother.
No, you're not.
It's powder. No, I'm kidding.
Powder is crazy.
Going downhill.
Shit, girl.
Powder
It is.
crazy.
It is though. It's the
A leader that is ESPN, who's under the umbrella of Disney. And it wasn't difficult for me to figure out what was transpiring. As I sit here before you today discussing this matter, ESPN and Disney have a wait and see attitude when it comes to whatever evidence they may learn about this entire situation involving Shannon Sharpe from a legal and from a civil perspective. What they didn't need as it pertains to those two things that I just mentioned, they didn't need any definitive evidence at this particular moment in time about all of that stuff once all the things Shannon Sharpe's lawyer put out there. It was uncomfortable to listen to, and it was not something that Walt Disney once associated with its brand. So to have him on the airwaves while all of that stuff was put out there was not something that Disney was going to take. That is what I mean when I say I am not surprised.
So he's speaking about Shannon Sharp being removed from ESPN. Who was
Because of
owned by
why?
Disney. Can I fit? Because of why? Because of allegations that you want to say it better than me?
No, I want you.
You can say it better than me.
I want you to say it.
Allegations that I don't know the allegations are right, but he's getting
That
sued
he
for
is getting
$50 million
sued for
threatening
a girl who was 19, child.
for threatening and I don't want to say the R word, but that
She
of an
can't even
underage
go
minor.
get drinks at the bar, nigga.
Yeah, 19 years old. I do want to know that I know you guys are going to say, yell at me for saying this. She's an OnlyFans model that does do role play as far as choking and bondage.
Mm-hmm.
And there is audio, and I have some of
And
it.
she most likely had that BBC kink.
I have
where she
some
wanted that
audio with
big
her
black.
asking him to choke him,
Yep.
her. But
Yep.
how do you guys feel about the situation? Do you guys think it's just another ploy because the same lawyer that's trying to put him under is the same one that did this to Jay-Z, other black men in the industry? I can't think of his name right now. I'm sure in one of the clips I have it, they might say it, but
I can think that.
Tony
especially-
Bisbee or something.
Especially if it was a white girl.
It was Tony
Bugsby or something like
Yeah.
that.
Bigsby,
Yeah.
something like that.
Bugsby.
So what do you think? Is it allegations? Did he really,
That's
you know,
bro.
are they setting him up?
If they
What?
said that this nigga he's going to drop a 30-second sex tape of whatever happened, I said that because they said it was 10 minutes. So it's a 10-minute sex tape. He's going to drop 30 seconds. I said, so the whole 10 minutes has to be really bad, where he's saying a bunch of shit. So he's only going to drop this 30-second segment just to show y'all, like, this is what she's into type shit. Like, and if it's recorded, it had to be for content reasons, right? You're an OnlyFans model, content reasons. Like, it's so many underlying issues that could fuck this whole case up and turn it to a different light. But I mean, he the same nigga that was saying that he don't be fucking on white women and was saying that on his podcast and was pointing out other people for doing it. So now that he's in this seat, I just want to see what he really gonna say.
That's interesting.
Is Disney right for getting them off their platform?
Yes.
I think at the moment, yeah.
Disney's for kids. I don't even know why they started buying adult shit.
Is he right for offering her $50 million to let it go away, or was it 10 at
I
first?
think it was 10 million.
Yeah, it was 10, and then she asked for 50. If he did that, does that mean that he actually did it?
Yes.
Hush money.
I just think that the shit that she's into could go one way or another. So that means that whatever he did could be seen in a different light, not knowing about how they talked, how they did whatever they did, because obviously she's into some kinky shit. I want your big black babies.
But he is but no.
He's also a
because
grown-ass
he
man.
is into some kinky white shit too.
He has
Talking
to
about
be.
some
Also-
there's a whole audio of him talking about I'm gonna choke your white self.
Yeah.
How would you feel if my big black self was choking your white self? Some shit like that. He said the same thing. They are both weird
Yeah.
into race play shit.
Yes.
But we're
Absolutely.
gonna be honest, a lot of black men are. When they date outside, they are into that.
You're right.
Ed,
We can do the deep breath. I didn't say all. I said a lot.
No, I'm just.
but Ed has
A
had
lot
relationships
are.
with
A
A
white
lot
women.
are.
I've only had 2
They
white
love
Why
girlfriends.
you
that
put him on the
shit.
spot like that?
Black men love being sexualized by every race.
You love white
especially
women,
white
Bashar?
women, man. They love that shit. And they will brag about it. And they will brag about it.
I mean,
Niggas
look,
love it.
The way he got on that phone and said what he said, it was no type of like, I think I'm gonna get in trouble.
I want to know where the fuck
There
her parents
wasn't.
are.
Thank you, Eddie.
She
He
got
loved
parents?
it. He was
knew
comfortable.
what he was doing.
He was
like,
comfortable with
they
his
have
yes,
that type
yes,
of relationship.
yes.
Like, so that was
And I don't
my
feel
thing.
bad for it at all.
I
That
agree.
was my thing. I don't feel like
You gotta play it.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like.
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What? What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, no, have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Because he knows he's gonna see her again.
So what y'all think?
She's playing with him.
Hold on.
That's
Like that's a comfortable conversation for sure.
That's weird.
Okay.
That's just weird that she posted it because you know.
And that's just clip one that I
And
have.
she's
I was
laughing
doing
about
homework
it.
yesterday.
She's laughing about it like it's a joke, and
She's not taking it serious.
she's not at all like a 19-year-old. Like she's talking like a 19-year-old trying to.
She's been choked by him before.
Before.
Loved it. Might I add.
Bother her.
Exactly.
So now she's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna get all this shit and cut it to where it sounds.
I'm gonna
bad.
blackmail you.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how she
So I can
sounds.
get my money.
I think Tony did.
Exactly.
I think Tony set all that shit up. Not him.
He probably did.
He could be
taught her how
trying to
do
take
it.
down the black man, but why do black men put themselves in these situations to begin with? You are a 56-year-old man talking to some 19-year-old girl. Race don't even fucking matter.
She's right.
You are hella old.
I agree with
Do
that.
what Monique
Agreed.
said. Get you a woman that'll make you some neck bones, some mac and cheese, and will rub your feet and pour you some cognac. Why the
Exactly.
fuck are you dealing with this 19-year-old girl who can't even buy liquor? Who is listening to Meg the Stallion?
the same time, it's
talking
like-
about Hot Girl Summer. You are an old ass.
I hope
nigga.
she does get some type of allegations or something because
25K a cheat.
you want to act grown.
the fuck,
You want to act grown and, do
then you
grown
want to
shit.
cry
Yeah.
to the black
Pretend.
community
Exactly.
for some fucking sympathy.
When you just told Eric,
Get the
was he
fuck
talking
outta
to Cat?
here.
Who the
I
fuck
really
was he
hope
talking
Cat
to? Cat Williams or
Williams.
somebody? He was
Yes.
like, I know you be fucking on white women. He's like, no, I don't. He's like, I know you do. And he's like, no, not
It was
me.
Cat.
Not Shannon.
And there's nothing wrong with it.
Like,
There's
bruh,
nothing wrong
just
with
be
it.
honest, bro. Be true with
Yeah.
yourself. And he's done that to somebody else because I got X and radio in the car, and they got the comedy station, and it was Shannon Sharp talking to somebody else, bro, an older comedian about the same shit. And I said, bro, he just did the same shit to Cat Williams, and
Yeah.
it just came out. His allegations.
Mm-hmm.
Said, see now, bro, look at you. Now you look dumb as fuck. You just did all that on social media, try to put somebody else in a hot spot. Now look at your ass in hot grease.
And this is like
Literally.
the second time too. Well, he was on live. Fucking,
Yeah,
right?
the first time he
The
was on
first
live
time.
fucking somebody.
So I heard that he was on live fucking her, and she started it off saying,
But I
need
thought
you
it was
to pay
another
me.
woman.
It was a
that he
different. I'm
fucking
sorry.
on. Beverly?
Yeah, that's a different
Yeah,
woman.
different
Yeah,
women.
that's a
Like he
different
was on
woman,
live
yeah.
doing that, and then she came to him like, "I need 10,000 for you to apologize to me or apologize in public because you having sex with another woman. We're together." Like she was saying, like they're in a relationship.
Yeah, so that was kind of, it wasn't like a rape allegation or anything like that. It was more so of a,
So she
Need my
used
money
that
for
sex
cheating on
tape
me.
to come out and tell him she
He's
needs some
stupid.
money.
He's not smart.
No, he's not.
He's
that
not
nigga
smart
needs
with
to start
himself.
sending out NDAs
You're coming to LA tomorrow.
like Drake. NDA master.
She talks like she's a freshman in
Well,
college.
I don't know why you want to go out.
It's high
Like,
school.
I don't know why
Don't
you
worry
want to go
about it.
out.
It sounds like high school.
Yes, girl. Like, what the fuck?
19-year-old.
Oh my God, you are 56.
Well,
Get real.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Now Shannon's as green as.
Is
I
he
would've
really
blocked-
56?
Let's look at his age.
I
wanna
know. Look up his
I don't
age.
know. I
He
was
He
guessing.
can't be in his 40s.
I'm gonna look it up right now. He is past his 40s, Damo.
He's 56.
Damn.
He was
right
born in
on the nose.
1968. Yeah.
It's a shame.
So my mom is 55 and he's 56. Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
My dad was born in '66.
Yeah.
I did hear
He
also.
dresses like he still wants to be a kid though too. Or he missed
He
out.
does.
He missed
He
out on his
does.
childhood.
Oh my
He has
God,
trauma.
yes.
Yeah, he dresses
Like-
like a little boy.
He reminds me of someone that is going through a middle age crisis or
Mm,
something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He missed his mark.
He missed it.
Mm-hmm.
He must have been picked on or something when he was younger and didn't get to fulfill.
I can see that.
For sure.
Because that's what he definitely.
He does look goofy to me.
Mm-hmm. He's a little nerd.
Yeah.
He was on the computer
And
playing
that's
games
why,
at home.
I guess that's why he is how he is with us. Because of the way we are.
For sure.
They just over
This
here.
is why.
That is over here cooking Shannon like Tom Robin right now. That is getting cooked like Tom Robin. His name's Shannon.
He was
For
on the
sure was
hotlines
picked
back
on.
then.
We know it.
Oh,
Like, jeez.
okay, cool.
It's
Damn, I don't know if I can find this audio for real. But so Shannon Sharp and Shaq had beef, right? This is funny, but it was over like just basically Shaq being petty. But then I heard stories about Shaq, like people saying like Shaq is what the careers will do. Shaq was putting money on people's head to do stuff to other people. So when this stuff about Shannon Sharp came out, allegedly Matt Barnes came out, and I have some audio, and I just hope this is the right audio, with him saying, hey, Shaq is asking to put money on, Shaq is offering a lot of money for y'all to go,
To get some dirt.
to get some dirt on your boy. And he said, I don't know if y'all fucking with that or how y'all swing or what kind of timing y'all on, but let me see. I hope this is it. Please.
I seen that shit earlier.
I was in a group chat the other day, or actually just yesterday, and Shaq said he's paying top dollar for any information on old boy. So, again, I don't know if you're on that kind of time or not, but Shaq is known to throw large sums of money around, so just want to put that out there. Hey, he said, please keep it quiet. He said that Shannon did some a while back, and he's been off him. So that's why he's doing this, but please keep his name quiet.
To that.
Well, who did that? 'Cause
No
it was
opinion.
not
I
quiet.
have nothing to say. I don't even know what's going on.
It wasn't even. Whose group chat was this? Because
This is Matt Barnes with a bunch of famous people and Shaq.
Millions of dollars of group chat.
So he trying to pay a couple to get some and put Brett under.
And then Tony Bigsby came into play, and then this shit happened.
Some Badissi.
Tony Bixby.
Whatever his name was, we already came to his name. I forgot how to say it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Just switched up to.
I don't know. I think.
I feel like he getting set up.
I don't.
Sorry, Unc.
Shannon.
You do.
I don't feel bad.
I don't.
I'm sorry, you're too old.
I don't feel bad. I feel
into
bad
it.
for the black man as a whole.
Why?
Because it always happens to one of us.
But why do y'all put yourselves in this situation for it to happen to begin with?
Exactly.
You know, I always think to myself,
Exactly.
The history
I
is
put myself in
there.
a position
The
to do
history
that?
is there for y'all
but
to learn
but
from.
I think we should ask ourselves this
but
question.
Would
I put myself in a position to do that? The answer is no. But when you never know, you're putting yourself in a position till you're in that position.
You know when it's being presented.
In his specific case, yes, that's correct. But listen, this is what I'm
gonna
saying.
let you know right now. A lot of these white girls.
You ain't never had sex with a dude and been like, "Ooh, choke me," no.
I never.
Why would I ever answer any?
You
sex
can, but
questions
I
in
didn't
front
want
of
to.
you?
Ed, you answer it.
And you looked at me directly in the eyes and was like, "Choke, nigga, what?"
But it's just a question that has to be, because I've had females say that, and I've done it, and then I thought about it the next day, like, damn, that's kind of, woo, like,
What
you
does
know
that
what I'm
have
saying?
to do with
what?
Because the same thing can happen.
But I wouldn't say as a black woman, you're the one making it about black men. I'm trying to, what?
Because a white man could choke a girl and we won't hear about it.
There's a whole website called Ghetto Gaggers.
Oh my God.
Where black women are being abused by white men. And there's a whole sex thing.
Where the fuck
We've
did you
never heard of
find that?
that.
I didn't find it. There's an artist in a band that I used to like who talked about how he liked watching that type of pornography.
That is crazy.
And it's, instead of Brazzers, it's called Ghetto Gaggers. And it's black women being thrown up on, shat on by these white men.
Have we heard the opposite, though?
And it's
as
like
far
a
as-
sex thing.
As far
Yes,
as,
we have blacked.
Yeah.
All you got to go on is black.
I'm talking about these allegations of the
Of a black
opposite.
woman and
a black woman and a white man.
And a white man.
Jolie.
That was my point.
That's not popular, but I have, because I follow stuff with black women.
I feel like it's so popular
you know?
because he's a famous black man.
It
but there's a
is.
lot of famous white men have done worse.
but not to black women. And that's probably why we haven't heard about it.
I think maybe it has happened
Yeah.
to black women. They just haven't
think it
came
happened to
out.
Black women, they just ain't said nothing because they don't feel like they have the same type of.
They don't-
power.
Or they're not Instagram.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you're
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That-
We
it has
aren't.
happened,
Our abuse
but they're
is not
brushing
talked
it under
about.
the
It's
rug.
gonna
Yeah.
be
They're
pushed
not-
back
Our
onto
abuse
us.
is not
not gonna
talked
get the
about like
same
it is
fucking
little
news play
Lily
and
with
all
the
that
blonde
shit.
hair in Texas who's getting abused by this big black man. It's not
Exactly.
going to get the same airplay.
I just don't
Absolutely
think
not.
she was abused. Was she 19 and he's been messing with her for a couple years? So that means she was 17. That's weird as hell. So I'm not with him on that. I don't know the actual age.
It's just the way you said it. Well, she's 19. He's been messing with her for a couple years.
Because you got to say it like that.
That means that she's 17.
Exactly. So, yeah. Poor Shannon.
Yeah, he fucked up. My boy Shannon
No,
fucked up.
not poor him.
He knew better. He's not a
He put himself
child.
in that situation.
Okay, poor Shannon's family. His family.
Yeah, that's better.
His nieces and nephews have nothing to do with it, but they'll
They
be
better
affected
learn from
because his
him.
money's going to be empty.
Yeah.
He's still gonna get 50
Thank
million.
you. His black cousins and his uncles. And
But wasn't he dropped from like CBS? I heard from doing something similar. Like he was already dropped from a
of not First Take,
Yeah.
VS1, but
Because-
everybody got dropped from there though.
hold on.
They just wasn't making enough money. FS1, I think. He did have a sex tape before then. So I don't know how Disney thought it was okay to hire him, but you know.
Yeah, he didn't just dig himself in a bigger hole.
All I know is
And you're gonna end it with this right here.
Let us know.
End it with your thoughts. All you know is.
wait, what?
You said all I know is. You said
I
all
looked
I
at the
know
phone
is.
like, what is he gonna say?
No, you. What are you gonna say?
All I know is I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is I'm tired. I'm gonna go home and go to sleep after this.
Agreed. I'm gonna get some food though.
I know I want to eat too.
So speaking of Shaq,
This is the final question I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Could you be with a masculine woman?
Of course not.
Why?
Because that nigga masculine as hell.
Because in my
That is a big
two
man.
kings.
But then how could you date a woman that makes 200 billion?
Name me a nation with two kings.
I can't.
You can't. So that's what I'm saying. But if it's 2 billion and you got 200 billion, that's shit. I gotta respect you.
So she's the queen.
Yeah, but just because she makes more than me doesn't mean she's masculine. You guys are masculine right here. Right here. Motherfucker, where you been? Who is that? That's what guys don't really like and respect. Just because you make more money don't make you masculine.
Yeah.
But if I marry a girl that's worth 200 billion, that's her shit. Okay, that's your shit.
That's fair.
But when we go to Bahamas, I got some shit too.
Right.
So
And be soft.
Exactly.
And talk to me sweet with a nice tone.
She gonna talk to me sweet.
Period.
Period.
So that's a learning lesson, ladies. We've said this before. Check your
tone. But all right, guys. It's been a beautiful podcast.
Wait, so that's what? Whatever.
You got a response? You guys want to share how you feel about that? You don't have to.
I mean, you get what you give.
Yeah. I think
Not
I don't
always.
think anything. I don't think anything. What Shaq said
Not
was his own
always.
opinion. I have no opinion on it. I do believe that there should be more masculine men.
Mm-hmm.
And
You think
that-
Eddie's a masculine man?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I can't answer for myself.
What is a masculine man to y'all? That's why you said you can answer for yourself.
Yeah, well, I can't answer for myself.
There's so many factors to it. There's so many layers, and it's gonna take more than
14 minutes.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna get into that.
You're not even gonna get into
No.
it. That's for next week.
I think energy. I think the way that he carries himself, the way that he speaks to other people as well as his women, being masculine without being too soft, but not being like super overly aggressive at the same time. It's like balance.
Balance. If I can remember, I should name this episode Balance. All right, guys, that was episode 21. Hope you guys had a good day. Yes, I was looking at the camera. Y'all got anything y'all want to add? Yes, no?
Thank you for having me, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
For sure.
Yeah.
Me, I hope the Warriors won.
Y'all niggas suck.
I like the sign. I thought it was I thought you animated it in on the computer at first.
No, I remember you bought
This
it.
is real. I know. All my funds came to this.
See?
That's nice. That's really nice.
Such a great person.